I'm working on an A10 tank buster, which is a twin-engine jet. That's nearly ready to fly. I've been working on it for almost 2 years at this stage. When I have it ready, that will be pretty mind-boggling to see in flight. The twin-engine jet has a very nice sound, and this is going to perform.
It's something to do on a Sunday morning. It's nice, peaceful, quiet. Normally we're out in reasonable weather conditions. Right, today's a bit cold. There's a bit of a breeze, but nothing major. But it's something to do on a Sunday morning, and just get out, meet guys which are interested in the same sort of things as you are.
I run Green Hobby and Model Shop in Harold's Cross in Dublin. From this shop we sell all kinds of model for all ages of people. The people who buy models are a special kind of person normally, the kind of person to whom a screwdriver is not a strange object. They may be people who have a trade, or have young kids who they'd like to have a trade, or they may be retired craftsmen who basically continue doing what they used to do during their working life after they retire. Okay, what we have here is a Vampire, a de Havilland Vampire. The Irish Air Corps flew those. The Irish Air Corps had a twin-seat version which was used for instruction, but this is the single-seat version, which is done in RAF colours. It's not quite ready to fly because you can see I'm still working. I've already installed my jet unit and my brushless motor. I still have my little panel to go on, and when we put the last flux tube on, then that will be ready to fly, and that will be fun. The kind of radios we're using, I'll be flying using the right hand. This is, let's say, the joystick in the plane, and I dive, I climb, I turn left, I turn right, like that or like that, the two ways to control it. And on the left hand I have the throttle control and the rudder, and here we hear the rudders moving for taxiing, and you hear the engine. Based in the Dublin or the eastern region, at the moment there are many model flying clubs. The most prominent one, or the one that is best known, is the Leinster Flying Club in the Pheonix Park. People have seen model planes flying there ever since, I suppose, the Second World War, or maybe even earlier.
I've been in it since I was a child, about 14 years of age when I started. In those days you couldn't, it's not like today. Today they have these ready deployed models. But in our day you had to build a model yourself. So I'm still building models. Now, when I got married first I gave her up. But then as soon as my children got old enough, they wanted to know what the thing was up in the attic. Took it down, couldn't believe it flew. Back at it ever since.
Well, getting started, people tend to look at a pre-made plane. The toy shops will offer the plane in a box with the radio with it. Unfortunately, when it breaks, it tends to have to end up in the bin very fast. The model shop equivalent of that is bigger and stronger, and you get your radio separate and your plane separate and your engine, and you make them into the model set, as I would say. What we have here is one of the indoor helicopters. They're designed for flying indoors, and they work very well. They really do. It vibrates a bit when going slow, and then the vibrations disappear as we accelerate. And then I wait for it to get light. Indoor flying, no problem at all.
Well, I haven't flown myself. I've got a Cessna, and I've flown a few times, and it does get a few batterings sometimes, and me and my dad do fix it up occasionally.
I've always liked planes, but it was actually my partner Sheila that bought me. I suggested I get one of these for my birthday, so thought, yeah, why not? I've been up here a few times watching the guys fly. I love some of the planes. And I've been building this for a couple of weeks, and this is the first time I've brought it up to get it checked for drying here. I think I'll make quite a good pilot, I hope, when these guys train me, you know. So I'm looking forward to it, I tell you. I can't wait to get up. I hear it's a real adrenaline rush, so it'll be good. Really well.
performance of it when it gets into the air is just inspiring. And that is probably the key to why people don't give up aero modelling when they try it. Like many other hobbies, people move on, but with aero modelling they stick. And the reason is something you made, flying up there, almost out of sight, at a speed which is just mind-boggling, and you know that you made it from pieces of wood. That's an inspiring thought, and you don't give that up very easily.